oh, 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 oh. My heart is like a stallion. I can't believe I'm filming this. I don't know why I started in the middle of singing. I can't sing. I'm sorry. Hey guys, it's Alec. The Q&A you have been waiting for is here. Please check out the video I made yesterday because it's about someone who impersonated me. And anyone who hasn't seen that yet, please just check it out because I don't want it to happen to anyone else. But that's not the plan of this video. This video is a happy, upbeat video because it's the Q&A time for 400. Woo! I hit 400. I'm actually at like 440 right now, which is amazing. And so I'm doing Q&A for it. Q&A questions submit ended yesterday, and now I have them all here. We're gonna start. I made this by category of question, so I'm gonna start with the testosterone questions. So, YouTube user, but close the door behind you, asks, and why are you going to get top surgery before T? Right now, being that I'm a minor, I'm 16 in the US, to do anything before you're 18, you need parental consent. The reason why I'm getting top surgery is because something is effed up with my ribs. I don't know what, so I can't bind for long, so I'm not active as I was. I don't do a lot of things that I used to, and my dad really wants to see me enjoy those again. So he, instead of saying, I'm going to wait till I'm ready, he said, look, it's time for you to get it, and I'll just move on with what I have to move on with, and I'm going to give my consent. So he gave his consent. He hasn't given his consent for T yet, so that's pretty much why that I haven't got it yet. YouTube user Andy Spears asks, are you starting T before your surgery? If not, do you want surgery before hormones? If not, why do you want surgery before hormones? Okay, so no, I'm not starting T before my surgery. I think it's a big misconception that you have to start T before surgery. In the UK, I know that's true, but in the US, you don't. Oh, I want surgery before hormones because that's what my dad is consenting to right now, and that's what's hindering my life right now is my chest and having to bind it to be out. That's what's really hindering my life, so that's why it's so important for me to get the surgery. YouTube user Sophie CTFXCer asked, are you getting T? At some point I will be. I definitely plan on getting T when I'm 18 because then I won't need parental consent. So at some point I will be, whether it's next year or the year after, or maybe even when I'm 19. I don't know, but a T is definitely in my future, I believe. Tumblr user Jack, as in J-A-G-K, Gaskarth, asked, oh by the way, I love that, Jack Gaskarth. Do you have any plans for T in the future or possibly naturally transitioning through hormone boosters? Like I said, I do have plans for T. I don't want to do natural boosters because A, it ruins your liver, I've heard, and B, it's really expensive. And I don't think it's worth it for me to waste my money on something that's not really going to give me the changes that I want when I could save up an amount of T money in a T fund to get testosterone and get the changes that I do want from it. Now we're moving on to top surgery / age question. YouTube user Sab Martin asks, how old is the youngest age to be able to get top surgery? Okay, so in the UK, you have to get T, so you have to wait until like you're at least 15. Here, all that's required from the surgeon is parental consent, a couple notes from your therapist basically saying they're in good mental health to get the surgery, and that you're trained, and that you've been living as a guy for so long, and that you've known for so long. So the answer to your question is basically any time after you grow a chest in your female body. And it really depends on whether the surgeon is willing to operate on you, but you can do it at any time in the US as long as you meet the requirements pretty much. YouTube user Andy Spears asks, how are you able to get top surgery at such a young age? I met the requirements like that I stated in the previous answer to the last question. I met the requirements, my dad has given his full consent, and so I'm good to go. YouTube user Maddie Rutecki, I can't pronounce this, Rutecki asks, how old are you? How are you getting the money for this? How old am I? I'm 16. How am I getting the money for this? For a future statement, I will not say how I'm getting money for something. I will never say, I did blah. I'm going to leave anything monetarily wise out of this. I will state how much it costs for the informational purpose of that anyone looking to get top surgery, going to the surgeon I'm going to, Melissa Johnson, might want to think about how much it costs, yada yada, but I'm not actually going to answer that question. Moving on. We're moving on to the transition questions now. YouTube user, but close the door behind you, asks, how did you get your parents to come around to this? So excited for you. Thank you. I had to sit down and tell them, this is the only way that this is me, this is my life, this is how it's gonna go. And I went to therapy, and when a therapist told them, hey, this is his life, this is the way it's gonna go, they really started listening and realizing that this isn't gonna change. I'm a boy, and my name is Alec. And so this, as in being trans, that's how I got them to come around to that. This as a top surgery, I've recently been in a lot of pain, like I said, can't do as much as I should have. My dad, for him, it's important for him to see me do active things because we're kind of an active family. And being that all I do is sit in my room now, I think that he wants to see me do this. So he was the one who actually came around to it. He knew I wanted to get top surgery. He's the one who came around to it, definitely. YouTube user Broadway Butterfly 21 asks, what advice can you give about coming out about your identity, choosing a name, and asking people to use pronouns? So coming out about your identity, you just have to be real and honest with people. Once you tell your friends, it might spread a bit, because I know that I've spread around so much that someone was like Alex and Van to like a little middle school, and they were like, isn't that the person who is like both genders? And my friend was like, no, he's a male. He's a male. He's a male. He's a boy. And so that's where that kind of is. But just be you. Be honest. Say, I've been feeling like this since I was a kid. Now this is me. If it's to your parents and family, write a letter. Say it in a video. Put out note cards and then physically speak to them. And just be honest. Be open. And be ready for offensive questions that people may not know is offensive. Because I know a lot of my friends were offensive and still can be. But I just say, I know they don't mean to be, so I say, this is kind of offensive, but you can say it this way, or you feel me. Choosing a name. So, the way I chose Alec was, you know when girls kind of chill and they're like, when I have kids, they're gonna be named this? Well, I was just like the name Alec. I don't know why for like a kid. And then it was between Alec and Jace, and I started to go by Alec with two friends who knew, and I just wanted to try it out. And it just kind of fit me, and it kind of stuck. And now it's my name. So that's how I chose my name. So choosing a name, you can go through a baby book, there's a bunch of things. You know, a name that you just like, a name from a fictional character, anything really. Ooh. So basically just, when you come out, tell them about your name and pronouns, and that's how you can ask people to. You're gonna have to correct people. And I know it takes a lot of, energy inside you to say, hey, I'm a boy, not a girl, in correcting, but once you do, and everyone's perfect, life gets easier, trust me. YouTube user Nathan Moss asked, if you could, would you get your hair cut really short, or are you planning on getting bottom surgery? Okay. If I could, I'd probably get my hair cut shorter. I don't know. Right now, I live in my parents' house. I kind of like this. I'm kind of fine with it. I might try something different in the future. Who knows? I mean, I'm content with my hair right now. I pass. I feel male. I'm kind of on the more punk scene. If you know me outside of YouTube, you kind of even know me here. If you see the shirts I wear, it's like I have Of Mice and Men, Pierce the Veil. Look at this, Ashton. Look at this, Ashton. I gotta rub my nice American merch in Ashton's face. Love you, bro. Anyway, but so even on the scene I'm on, it's like most guys have longer hair like me, and I like my hair, so I don't really know. Am I getting bottom surgery? Okay, so the bottom surgery I want to get is a hysterectomy, but that's about it right now. I'm 16. I'm a virgin, so I've yet to experience sex, and I think a lot of factors that play into bottom surgery I haven't really experienced yet. You know, I want to be able to get an STP first. Do I like to pee standing up? Does it feel right for me? Am I like sensation and all of that? Sensation's a big thing for me. I don't want to go into sex and just have like something dangling there that's a dead piece of thing that's not going to erect, that's not going to give me any sensation. I want sensation down there. So I think this is a big decision for me in my whole entire life. That is such an intimate place in my body that right now, being 16, I don't think it's right for me to even say whether I'm gay or not, because 10 years from now I could be 26 and I could be like, you know what, I need this, and I would get it. But right now, no. That's my answer on that. And then YouTube user Sophie CTFXer asked, are you getting histo? Yes, at some point in my life I will. right now, it's not that big of a deal because I need to be on T first, so I'm not on T, so I can't get it right now. And also for the fact of the matter that if I do get it right now, you know, that's definitely making me infertile, and being fertile or infertile is kind of a big thing for me. So, I mean, obviously I'm not gonna have a baby with this body, but, you know, the whole, like, freezing your eggs thing, this can work. Now I'm on to miscellaneous questions. YouTube user Rainbow is Me asked, who is your favorite YouTuber? Why did you ask this? You're gonna make me go through... I'm gonna go to my subscriptions right now and just tell you the favorite people I like to watch on here. So let's start with Ash with the Tash, because he's one of my close buddies. He's my brother. Benton Bri, Crazy Russian Hacker. I love that man. Dan is Not on Fire. Graveyard Girl. She does this thing called like As Seen on TV, and it's really, really cool. NBC Cannibal. Heartbeat. I love her. She's amazing. Jared Along. Matt G. 1, 2, 4. Matt to the Future. I like Matt. He's pretty cool. Ooh, what else do I like to watch? I didn't know what I like to watch. My friend Oliver P. Ollie. I call him Ollie Serial Fan. Olivia Has Two Moms is really interesting. Our Pizza Gang. Patty Walters. Patty Walters is an amazing person. Prank vs. Prank, oh my god. And Queered, which is the same person as Heartbeat, but whatever. Ryan Casada. Shane Dawson's channel sometimes. Skylark 11, he's great. My foot hurts. Alex Birdie sometimes, every once in a while, sprinkle him in there. Uppercase Chase. Chase Ross, amazing. V1I. Vlog Brothers. Great solid. And Xander the Pander. My friend Alex. And so those are some of my favorite YouTubers, basically the people I watch. I have much more subscriptions, but sometimes I don't know why, but they're there, so they are. Tumblr user Walter X Labby asks, what's an unpopular opinion you have? There's a couple unpopular opinions I have. I think one is that if you're a femme guy, you're not gonna pass. That's just one of my unpopular opinions. I don't really like it, but the thing is, it's like passing is held basically bent on society, the way it views you. And if you're a femme guy, a femme trans guy, you know, if you go on T, you might start passing, but pre-T or pre-anything, it's gonna be very hard to pass. So that's my unpopular opinion. I don't mean to offend anyone by it. I usually don't share unpopular opinions, but you asked, Walter X Labby. So Merry Christmas. Instagram user JCW.01 asks a couple questions. So the first one is, what are your 3 most fave things or activities to do? 1, being a YouTuber, so like making YouTube videos. 2 is writing. I love to write. And 3 is any board sport, pretty much. I like skateboarding, kiteboarding, wakeboarding, surfing, snowboarding, skimboarding, boarding, anything with board in it, except for waterboarding. I don't waterboard. Look it up if you don't know what it is. He also asked, what's your favorite movies at the moment? Oh my god, I just went in cinema studies. How do you expect me to like pick favorite movies from cinema studies? So I guess analyze this, The Departed, Sleepers. I'm just going through my cinema studies curriculum. Let's be real. Anything with Jack Nicholson in it is pretty damn good. He's a great actor. Those are some. Do you like Oreos? If so, what's your favorite flavor? Yes, I like Oreos. My favorite flavor is like mint, double stuffed. I really want to try the Reese's kind. There's so many flavors of Oreos, I don't even know at this point. But that's it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is my 400 subscriber YouTube Q&A. I'm so excited. I will be posting something that is informative of like about me for all the new people. There's so many of you. I love you all. I love you guys. Those should be all the questions that I got. Pretty sure they're all the questions I got. But yeah, that's my Q&A. I hope this was enjoyable. I will see you guys another time. Bye.